And basically, I kind of divide the muscles of your body. Like you get two kinds of muscles. I call them bulletproof muscles and baby muscles. The baby muscles you already had when you were a baby, and those are all the muscles that kind of pull you in a fetal position, because you've been for 9 months, you've been in that position, right? And those muscles, they're all pretty strong, even as a baby. If you want proof, find yourself a baby, put your finger in the sand, and they'll grip it automatically straight away. Same thing, it's the hip flexors, chest, lats, forearms, biceps, all the muscles that kind of curl you into this fetal position. Now the bulletproof muscles, you have them already as a baby, but the connection between your brain and the muscles isn't really developed yet. That comes with the months and the years as you grow up, when you start to crawl and then walk and everything. So those are mainly your glutes, hamstrings, lower back, abs, upper back, and rear delts, all of the muscles that get you out of this kind of posture into more of an upright posture. A little hard to do on the couch here, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So they come, with the years as you get older, and it's literally the difference between a helpless infant who can, cannot even turn himself around, or a kid who can run, who can climb, who can jump, and do whatever he or she wants to do. And those bulletproof muscles, they're the last to come, they're the first to go away. If you look at old people, they kind of, it's those bulletproof muscles that get weak, and that's kind of what causes them to kind of bend forward and kind of grow back towards that fetal bend over position more and more. So age makes those muscles atrophy and get weak, but also stress. And that could be stress from training a lot, just physical stress, but it can also be mental stress from work, from your girlfriend yelling at you, or from, worry about money, or it doesn't matter, anything that stresses you out. Typically what happens is those baby muscles, they tend to tense up and get tighter, and the bulletproof muscles tend to kind of shut down, and or at least the signal from the brain to those muscles shut down, and they get weaker. Sometimes they can get tight as well, but they almost always also get weak. So with the Superhuman 6, it's basically just 6 simple exercises that kind of, switches those muscles on again, just improves the connection between your brain and those muscles. And that causes, actually, without doing any stretching, you can improve your flexibility, because like I said earlier, muscles don't get tight for fun. They get tight out of protection to prevent your joints from dislocating. When you kind of reactivate those bulletproof muscles, you create more stability. Then that creates a sense of safety for your nervous system, for your joints, and then it becomes safe to let go of some of that excessive tension that you might have had in your hamstrings, in your neck, in your lower back, or wherever. So yeah, superhuman6.com. They can get them there, and it's I kept it as simple as possible.
I used it. I highly recommended it. It did help a lot, especially with my shoulder, which then I had a problem with my knee, and I just I kept consistent at it, and it allowed me to at least get back into the gym, and I felt great after it. And it's something so simple that, even when you're doing it, you don't realize, like, okay, what the hell is this? It's so basic that you don't think it's going to do anything, but it's those little things that, honestly, I felt amazing about. I think it only took maybe a month or so, and then I was ready to go again. Yeah,
and in general, like also just people who train in the gym, like if your body's perfectly balanced, you want about a 1-to-1 ratio of all different muscles, right? So like the typical bodybuilding program, you got just as many sets for chest as you have for back, and that's kind of equally balanced, which is great if you're already balanced. But if you're a fighter, or if you sit behind a computer all day and stuff tenses up, then you really want you want to do a lot more work for those bulletproof muscles, which again, hamstrings, glutes, lower back, abs, and obliques also, upper back. So lots of rowing is good, and to kind of keep the balance in your body. And if I had to say one reason why people get injured, is baby muscles get too tight, bulletproof muscles get too weak. That's 9.5 out of 10 times. That's the